If you're a young man who's even remotely ambitious and you want to create a life that's worth living and you want to gain the respect of other men, you probably at times feel like a loser, right? And it's okay to feel that way, especially at our age, because the problem is we're in this no man's land where we're trying to make something of ourselves, but we haven't had enough time to do so. And if you want to achieve anything proper in life, if you've got like high ambitions, you're gonna feel like a loser at times. And specifically, I know this is something that applies to me. If you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing every day, you wake up feeling like you're not reaching your potential. You could be doing more, you should be doing more, but you're not doing enough. That can definitely make you feel like a loser, and it should, right? Because you wake up and you know that I'm supposed to be at a different level to where I'm at now. It's certainly a lot better than the people who are kind of just content with where they are, but we're not really talking about those people. You're watching this video, you're probably someone who is quite ambitious. You want something out of your life, right? But you wake up every day feeling like a loser. And as I said, like, it's okay, right? And I think it's very important to know the things that are making you feel like a loser. Like for me, I've pinpointed the times that I feel most like a loser is when I don't do my workout, I don't wake up when I'm supposed to wake up, I don't eat the way I'm supposed to eat, I don't do what I'm supposed to do, because I know the things that I'm doing are going to get me to where I want to be. Now, if you're doing those things every day, you're being consistent, and you know that those things are going to get you to where you're going to get, or where you want to get to, if you're feeling like a loser, then you should probably relax. Like, it's, again, like I said, it's natural at this age because we haven't had enough time to make an impact. Just keep grinding, just keep going, and keep going and keep going, and you'll get there, right? But if you're watching this video, you probably don't do that, because if you were doing that, you wouldn't feel as much like a loser. And I think the things that do add on that you should start becoming more aware of is when you're living vicariously through other people. I feel like it's something that's not only like become popular in our culture, but it's literally what culture is built on, right? The worship of like celebrities, rappers, athletes. It comes from that. People wanting to be those people, right? You're worshiping them like they're gods or something, right? You want to be them. Like, ever felt like when you're listening to rap, right? Or you listen to specifically rap. I know there's like a lot of music, but specifically rap. You're listening and you're rapping about a life you're not living. You know, the rappers, like, they're always bragging about something, right? Always money, women, and like the lifestyle they're living. And you find yourself like you're rapping that, right? It obviously makes you feel sometimes some type of way, because it's giving you this like, oh, I'm rapping that. Oh, I must be. I'll live that life, right? But I want you to catch yourself and be like, why am I rapping about that? All right, I'm not doing that. Like, I know Dave recently released a song or an album with Central C, and there's a line that he's like, oh, let's not talk about making a mill. This year I averaged one in a month. Every time I'm rapping that, I'm like, I did not average 1 million a month. And it's like, it's something you need to start catching yourself doing, because those are the things that make you feel like a loser. And it takes me to another step that I'm gonna go on in this video is look at yourself in like third person. Look at yourself objectively. This is like the most, if you want to become someone that's self-aware, and self-awareness is important if you actually want to make like real progress in life, and you want to stop like basically banging your head against the wall and asking why your head hurts, right? It's having self-awareness. And the way you can have self-awareness is to just think like, if I was someone that didn't know me and I was just looking at myself just objectively, right? You list out all the facts about you, your age, what you've done, what you've been doing in the last couple of weeks. And I looked at this person like, what would I think about this person, right? And more often than not, you're going to be underwhelmed, and that should make you feel some type of way, right? Because again, like I said at the beginning, if you're waking up and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're feeling bad about that, it's because you know you could be doing better and you should be doing better. The same thing applies here. If you make like just a synopsis of who you are at your age and you look at it and you're quite underwhelmed, right? Because we tend to live in this bubble of delusion where, again, like I said, when you're listening to rap music, it makes you feel like you've achieved things you haven't, right? So when you wake up, we move around with this like just inflated sense of ego, and it comes with like being ambitious, right? You're watching people talk about, oh, start this business. If you do it for like 3 months, you hit 10K a month, yada yada yada. It makes you feel like, oh, it's quite accessible, and that's good. Like, you need to have faith that you're gonna hit certain numbers, but it also makes you feel like you've done it when you haven't done it, right? And when you list who you are objectively, right, and you say, if I was someone that didn't know this person, what would I think of this person, right? And you put that next to the way you feel every day. You know, you wake up, you feel a bit like a boss, right? Because you're always thinking about the future. I don't know about you, but I definitely do. I'm always thinking about the future, about who I'm gonna be, and I always kind of see myself that way. It's kind of like an escape, as I said, like you're living vicariously through like other people, and you're thinking, oh, okay, in a couple of years I'm gonna be here, and you walk around feeling like you're that guy. But then when you list out who you actually are and you put that against who you think you are, it's sobering because there's a disparity there. And it's like, okay, I need to do stuff. I actually need to do stuff. I need to stop talking. I need to stop feeling like I'm this person when I'm not. I need to go do stuff, right? So yeah, the solution to not feeling like a loser is to list out who you are and realize that you are a loser and you need to do the work and stop feeling like you're better than you are, right? And like I said, it's natural if you're doing the hard work every day and you still kind of feel like I'm not where I should be. Like it's fine. Like I'm 21. I don't know what age you are, but you're probably quite young as well. Like we haven't had enough time to do the things we're supposed to be doing. But just make sure you keep chipping away at it every day, and you'll get there. Make sure you subscribe to join the Self Improvement Brotherhood. And until next time, see you boys.